Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today it's going to be a little bit different of a video. I want to start a new series based on experimental decks and archetypes. This is basically just going to be a series that looks and takes a look at archetypes and decks that could exist theoretically but don't really and haven't really succeeded as becoming a viable deck option. And I don't want to say that I'm creating it, because I'm not. I don't want to say that this is a viable deck option or that they are, that they should be used on ladder, but I do want to say it's an experiment. We're just going to see if we can theoretically make a deck list out of, archetypes that should exist, but they do not. Alright, and the one that we're testing out today, I'm calling this back support. This is a support archetype deck, and we are running pretty much every support card from Ionia and Targon. We're kind of just slamming them all in this deck. We're adding spells and things in this deck to kind of make it more viable, and then we're running it to see if we can get a win out of it. And so our two champions here are Lulu and Shin. There's really not any particular reason why I chose Shin over Tarek. Shin just, I don't know, he just doesn't get a lot of use, and we're also running two Stand United. But Tarek could also work in this sort of deck list as well. Shin is just interesting because yeah, he offers barrier. We have his champion and spell card is pretty strong and Stand United, and we might be able to get a level up off with him. Tarek, though, is a viable option in this sort of deck. But yeah, we just basically want to get all of these support units out. We get to turn 5, and we have Mountain Sojourners, who is going to buff up all of our units basically. Since they're all support, we're going to get this super high stats on these units, and then finish off the game with something like Arbiter of the Peak and Stand United. That's basically the concept of this deck. We've got all these support units. We use the spells to protect them. We use our Nexus Health as a resource, get the Mountain Sojourners out, and see if we can win the game from there. Yeah, so early game, we are looking for Flower Child, Young Witch, and Lulu, and then go from there. And yeah, you guys, I guess, can be the judge on whether or not this sort of deck list or concept is viable. Once again, not meant to be a deck to climb ladder with, is an experimentation. So anyway, if you enjoy this type of video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Alright, we're going against a Yasuo Swain deck with our Lulu Shin. Wow, all 3 Mentor of the Stones. We're going to get rid of all 3 Mentor of the Stones. And we get Flower Child and Young Witch. That's basically the best combo that we have for this early on in the game. We aren't running against Bilgewater, so that's great. We don't have to worry too much about damaging abilities this early on. Stuns are still a thing, but should be okay. 2 Flower Childs. It's okay. Let's go ahead and put out 1 Flower Child here in the round. And we'll put out our Young Witch. And we got another Young Witch.
Is that a familiar frog? Oh my gosh. Go on, Rib.
You want me to say hello? Hello.
Alright.
They're my friends, Glow.
Pretty good damage there. 2 Fuzzy Caretakers. Man, we're just running in 2s. Let's go ahead and put out another Young Witch.
Oh my gosh. Go on, Rib.
You want me to say hello?
We're gonna skip. We'll put out another Flower Child.
You guys?
Please, no.
What do you say, Glow? That's yes.
Turn 4 plays Yasuo. Could also stun. I mean, he could have Intimidating Roar. I think I need to attack. It's a lot of damage.
You cannot escape.
You're gonna let that. I guess, yeah, Concussive Palm. Steel Tempest. Alright, I wish I had my Bastion now. That would have been a lot of damage. Alright, that's okay. Let's go ahead and play Fuzzy Caretaker. It's still fine. He's having to use a lot of cards and a lot of spells, and we still did quite a bit of damage to him. Reckless Sentry. Okay, you know, this is actually okay because this tells me that he doesn't have his champions, which is great. Now the question is, am I willing to sacrifice this to another? I wish I had Nopify instead of Deny, but another Ravenous Flock, which is what I think he has. I don't think he would use that otherwise. Let's see. We will get. Maybe just have a second one. I think we pass here, see what he does. I think we're still good to pass. Okay. Just scoping out for another Ravenous Flock there. Alright, we'll search for Deny here. So if he's got Deny, we will probably get it out of him here. And he does, okay. That's fine. We're still going to attack like this though. Which is fine. Trade okay there. I wish I'd had that Sonic Wave earlier. Stun. Overwhelm damage. Alright, it can't really do much to me. I think I play Arbiter of the Peak because this makes it so that he can't attack with his Minotaur Reckoner. Which is what I want. You should stay back, cowards.
It's up now. Everyone okay?
Just gonna open attack here, threaten his Minotaur Reckoner, force him to block or use another spell here. Man, I wish I had my Bastions out. That'd be great. Who's he damaging? I don't know, why is he doing that? I mean, we just threatened lethal here. I don't understand why he did that. He knew I had that in my hand. Alright. There we go. I mean, it was the same outcome either way, because he was... Anyway, I don't know. He damaged himself, made me do more damage almost. It's kind of weird. If he hadn't stunned the Fuzzy Caretaker, then I would have done more damage to him. That was just really strange play on his part, to be honest. I'm not really sure what he was doing there. He wanted to kill my Arbiter of the Peak, but by doing so, he wasn't taking him out to begin with. I had overwhelmed damage anyway, so it was just damaging him more. That's a very strange interaction. Alright, we're going against a spider deck, it looks like, with Noxus and Shadow Isles. We've also got Callista in the mix, so we probably are going to see spiders. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Prankster or Neverglade Collector. I could see that as well. I actually like this opening hand. Pretty good opening hand. We get another Young Witch, which is great. Let's see, Precious Pet, that would be kind of the worst thing to see here, and we do see it. I'm willing to trade this into it if he wants to, but I'll take the 1 damage. Yeah, he knows he can get more damage than I can, which is why I'm letting him do that. Let's go ahead and play our Young Witch. Do you think we block here? Alright, so so this is fine. And we're going to put out the Lulu. We are a little susceptible to a Vile Feast, which I imagine that he has in this deck. And here we're probably going to see it. Yeah. I don't know that that's the right one. Guess we'll take it though. Alright, that's fine. We're limiting his spiders, and we're also in range to kill the Elise now, which is great. We've also got Bastion back up here. Let's go ahead and play Shin. I like the Shin here. Alright, so now he's probably not going to attack, which I guess is fine. Just because he wants to level up the Elise. He might attack with one of these. But yeah. Yeah, I just kind of... It's pretty standard. Alright, let's see. 2 Bastions. I think we play... Oh man, this is close actually. I think we do play Young Witch and we'll play Pell Cascade to protect our unit from something. The Lulu. Alright, I really wish I had enough mana for Bastion, but not much we can do here. So I think we actually go like this. We are pretty well protected doing this, and we're going to level up the Lulu, aren't we? So yeah, we got barriers, we've got elusive, we've got quick attack, which is really nice. Noxus Ravenous Flock? I think we protect it. Have to be a little defensive, but I think that's okay. And he wastes Spiderling on his side of the board. Alright, Hell Pix is great because this is going to make him be proactive. Don't I just trade that? I think this is fine. I have a lot more cards in my hand than he does. I don't know what that was. I think he expected me to do something there, but then realized that he just killed his Elise. I have no idea. Kind of funny. And yeah, didn't even pull in my Flower Child too, which is weird. I've been having some weird gameplay today with this deck. I don't know why though.